You're like in between the YN and the Unk status, right?
I'm big bro right now.
You're big bro.
I'm
Okay,
big
okay.
bro.
So
It's crazy.
So what is the ages for a YN? What are they like?
Ryan and big bro.
Yeah.
Yo, G.
I think 15 is the no.
No, 15 is like the starting. No, actually, no.
Broski,
It's like 13, right?
I say 12.
All right, welcome back to Richdiet Podcast, the platform that enriches the culture. I'm your host, Aaron Bills.
Zico, you already know.
You know what I'm saying? Back with another banger. We got a special, talented brother here, man. This is the King Messiah himself. He's always changing the narrative, making waves from his music to short films to documentaries, you name it. This guy is, deeply rooted into the community, making impact. You know what I'm saying? I want to give a warm welcome to the podcast, the King Messiah, a.k.a. MZ, Marley Zion.
Love.
I almost had a brain fart there.
Nah, you're good, bro. You're good.
How you feeling, bro?
That's love, yo. I'm feeling good and don't know for the blessed intro, fam.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the least, brother.
Yeah.
Truly appreciate it, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How you been?
I'm doing well, man.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, I'm doing well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. We see you working, bro.
Yeah.
Constantly, just
Love.
tapping in with the community. Constantly, doing your thing. From short films to music, you're just constantly evolving, and as a young man to like a man, how's the journey been for you so far?
It's definitely been cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm grateful that I started making music and all that stuff when I was younger, because I'm 25 right now. I'm still considered like a young man, but I feel like I got like my direction and my vision kind of figured out.
Yeah.
I'm still learning along the way, but I put in a lot of the groundwork. You feel me? And that's important to me,
Facts.
And I just kind of like been falling in love with the journey,
That's good. That's good.
Because maybe at a certain point I thought I was supposed to be at a certain level.
Yeah.
But now I'm starting to realize like the levels that I'm more trying to attain, it's more of like a mental thing first. You know what I'm saying? So, going through my little trials and tribulations to kind of build my character,
Yeah. So what moment in like, I guess you can say childhood, because you were still young when you started rapping and
For sure. Yeah.
What clicked to make you, say
Like,
music, this is what I want to do,
Yeah. Well, I love music from a long time.
Yeah.
My mom's always playing music in the crib and stuff like that. And then I remember...
Let me guess, like Marley, like Bob Marley.
Bob Marley, come on, man.
Yo,
It's only
honestly,
right.
everything from Bob Marley to Michael Jackson
Yeah.
to Kiss. My mom, she had a different style of music. She was playing everything.
Yeah. Nice.
So I know I love music. And like for like my 5th birthdays and stuff, like I remember my mom would like put on music.
Yeah.
And like I was breakdancing and shit. But
Okay,
you know
young
what I'm saying?
Michael.
Kid's
Excuse my
dream,
friend.
yeah.
Yeah. But shout out to my mom, she always singing around the house.
Yeah.
I always knew that I was gonna kind of be involved in the creativity somehow, some way. I played basketball when I was younger too.
Sick.
Yeah, but as I got older, honestly, fam, the way I started doing music, I started with writing. Because like in school, I was in a lot of like programs where it's like, they helping me like, deal with my emotions and stuff like that and whatever, So one of the things they used to tell me was to write.
Right.
And I started writing, and then I was like, yo, like, I'm like a rapper. Like,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to be like, I looked up to Lil Wayne big time. I used to have dreadlocks.
Sick.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So
yeah.
I was like, yo, I want to rap,
You didn't want to be like Bob Marley because you have that name,
Yo, it's so
like
funny you
having
say
the
that.
dreadlocks,
For sure.
goes
Well,
hand in hand.
yeah, definitely. When my dad, he's Rastafarian, So
Okay.
he, like, just growing up and seeing him around, I was onto that. I was
Yeah.
onto that lane, but also, too, as I started to get older, we're in the YouTube era.
Yeah.
So it's like Lil Wayne, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I guess, like, also just growing up in my community, too, I guess I was able to kind of relate to it. You don't see a lot of Rastas where I'm from, but you see the man-them, though.
You see the
Homies
man-dems.
with chains. And,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I was
Yeah.
able to kind of, like, relate to that. And I was like, yo, like, I see myself in them. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
even though, no see me a Rasta youth,
Yeah.
I still grew up in the ends, you know?
Still having
Yeah.
those essence of like Rastafarian, but
Yeah.
being around like growing up in Toronto.
Yeah.
You get the influence of like the Toronto diaspora of like hip hop and urban culture
Yeah.
and things of that nature.
Yeah. When
Yeah,
I was
I could definitely resonate to that because I felt the same way too growing up.
You know what I mean?
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's dope. That's dope.
Respect.
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say for people that don't like, because you said you had dreads, and I was like, people don't know this, but I was it that your first music video or one of the first? Your first, yeah,
video.
years ago.
Yeah.
But when I met him, he didn't have dreads, so
Oh,
I
he
was
didn't
like,
have
yeah, nice little cut,
Yeah,
curls.
I was fresh.
Yeah,
Fresh.
yeah.
I was fresh.
Yeah, no,
Crazy.
trust
That was
me.
a good video.
Yo,
Yeah.
to this day,
Yeah. Yeah.
people's telling me, it's like, yo, bro, I don't know how you came out with your best record, your first record.
Yeah.
Sickest video, da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
At first, I was like, yo, what you talking about? Like,
Yeah.
my best song, whatever. But like, yo, that was a certain time in the city. And I think even with the song, even with the video,
Yeah.
it was just a certain thing,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
It just clicked.
Yeah, bro. It did
Yeah.
its thing, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, when I first heard it, I was like, "Yo, this kid he's actually really good."
that's
'Cause,
love.
Like as a music director, people will hit me up and be like, "Yeah, here, this is the song I want to," and I'm like, "It's
Aight.
good," but like, it's for me, it wasn't really about the money. It was really about like doing something creative and something that would take off, and then I'd be
Yeah.
able to work with the artist, and stuff like
Facts,
that. So
facts.
when I heard your song, I was like, "Yeah, this is it.
Yeah.
This is it."
that's
I was
love.
like, "Yeah."
That's
That's
dope.
love.
That's dope. Now, so making music, I know it comes with a lot of like, pressure. Trying to outdo the last one.
Oh, for
Sounds
sure.
like
Yup.
you guys did that one incredible song together, and he brought it to life. Did you feel that pressure moving on forward to like I gotta always outperform the last one, or like?
100%. 100%. And we did On My Own Wave after that too.
Okay.
On My Own Wave was a really good song and a good video as well. It did its thing on YouTube, all of that,
Yep.
you know? But also too, I feel like in those 2 videos and 2 songs, I was learning my identity more.
Okay.
And more so in the sense where I'm a type of artist, I'm not doing what everybody's doing, So even though at that time I had like a lot of attention, if you will, with that attention, I wasn't kind of thinking like, okay, I'm gonna keep doing stuff that's gonna make people like, follow me more or whatever.
True.
I was like, with this attention I have, I'm gonna show people like who I am for real. You know what I'm saying? And like, be a risk taker with my music, really make stuff that maybe people are not expecting of me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I feel like that's what I did with the attention that I was getting at that time, or that motion.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like that's what allows me to be the person and artist I am today, because I don't really feel confined to make a certain type of music or like songs that were really good. I understand the method. I'm not always I'm trying to find new methods.
True. You're not trying to confine to like the regular norm of making like music that maybe your boys might like the trap
Yeah.
shit or the drill music.
Yeah, like I want my stuff to like live
long
beyond that.
Yeah.
And not
Be
just a
timeless.
moment.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
just a moment,
Yeah,
right?
not the hype.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
valid.
I think that's that made me like more interested in working with you, because it wasn't like we're gonna do like the whole hood thing with the penny bottles and all this stuff. I mean, like, despite I know like we filmed it in where you're from, or whatever, and that's because you wanted that place to like still be a part of your identity.
Of course.
Right? And then the next video was something completely
It's
different.
completely different,
right?
yeah.
So yeah.
Shout out to you for that too. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? 'Cause
yeah.
I think with that interview, like, if I
Yeah.
might trusted you with the
Yeah.
vision, like, like I don't want to shoot this one in the hood. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the first video you shot it in the hood.
Yeah, I was in the hood.
Yeah, but
Which-
it wasn't a hood video.
Which neighborhood you from again?
Bleecker Street.
Okay,
St.
okay.
Jamestown, Bleaks.
Yeah.
You already
Okay,
know.
shout out to Bleaks. I got a lot of homies from Bleaks too.
Yeah,
All right.
You know Shaq is dope?
Of course.
That's my bro.
Okay.
That's my bro.
Peace.
Yeah,
I swear
yeah.
it's just his birthday yesterday.
Yeah.
Shout out to Shaq.
Small world. Look at that.
Shout out to
Small
Shaq.
world. Yeah, Shaq. Shaq went to high school with me too, so same
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
Peace.
I know a lot of cats from Bleaks, so I know what you mean. Like, just, you had to kind of show where you're from. Kind of that's part of your identity, but as well as kind of like you know what I mean. Think outside the box.
Yeah.
Not just that regular, Toronto, politic music.
Nah, bro.
Or whatever.
Pull up to your block,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's talk about this short film that you were featured in, which is called King's Court. How did that come about, and what was the message behind it?
For sure. So King's Court, man, that was like a blessing from the universe, from Jah. You know what I'm saying? What had happened, there's a young homie in my neighborhood. It's one of my boys' younger brother. You know what I'm saying? He has another younger brother too, which is my age, with the 3 of them.
Okay.
And his older bro is like a big bro to me. Look out for me. I was with him yesterday type stuff. And the youngest brother, I think we're like the same the same years in difference as me and his older bro, for real, for real. So, yeah, fam, you know, we grew up in the same neighborhood, you know what I'm saying? I'm kind of like big bro, if you will. He has respect for me.
Sick.
He grew up watching me play ball, because I played ball. And he also seen my transition into, like, a baller, kind of, like, getting in trouble. And then, like, making music, you know?
Yeah.
And now it's like, I don't only make music, but I'm like a community worker, if you will. You know what I'm saying? So young homie was balling, and he actually went out to the States for real. You know what I'm saying? Doing it big. When we're at runs, we're watching him in the States balling and all that.
Sick,
Like,
sick.
it was peace. But he ended up having to come back. You know what I'm saying? Because he didn't have enough to, like, pay his tuition. You know? He was going through real stuff.
Yeah,
And he was also dealing with the politics of being a Canadian baller in the States.
Yeah.
You know, he was dealing with that. I remember him coming back and kind of just feeling defeated, if you will.
Yeah.
Because it's like, yo, fam, like, you know, I've done everything right. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do this right path, you know? You know what's all around us, you know?
Yeah.
That opportunity that I had, like, you know, I did it, but I don't have enough to stay out there. So I'm back here now, back at square one.
Back to square one. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
like the worst thing ever. You know, when you're
Yeah.
like trying to do everything right, and it's just like
Trying to go against the universe.
Literally.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Literally, bro. So I guess, like, you know, it's like a movie couldn't even make this stuff up, fam. Like, where we come from, like, you know, people be going through real stuff.
real life situations.
Yeah, and I remember thinking to myself, like, yo, like, I just wish I could meet, like, a Toronto Raptor or something. You know, sometimes you got to think without limits.
course.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
I'm like,
Put in
yeah,
the universe.
yeah, I just wish I could meet somebody who can just come and just see, like, some of the young homies hear their stories for real. And then, like, the answer to that calling was Serve. From my neighborhood, Servo. He's a director. He used to play ball as well. He hit me up and he's like, yo, I got this opportunity. It's with the National Film Board of Canada.
Sick.
I need two brothers who's willing to ball and just talk about life growing up for real. So I hollered at S and I was like, yo, I think this is a good move for us.
Yeah.
And, you know, in my own way, fam, this was like my way of kind of showing him that doing something, like staying on the right path could get you somewhere for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I think he felt like, yo, like I did everything right. Look what I'm dealing with.
Yeah,
You know?
exactly. You
you
felt
know?
defeated. Like, it was like, nothing's given.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I guess it's kind of my way, like, it was my way of showing him, like, yo, fam, like, by you being yourself, you can get in rooms that, you know what I'm saying? You would have never expected for real, you know? So you just got to pull up. And that's how that all came about, you know?
Sick.
Yeah.
Sick. And the short film, it's called King's Court.
Yeah, King's Court, short film.
Short film.
Yeah.
I guess the name speaks for itself because, like, I don't know, you played 2K before, you know, you got King's Court and you're battling one-on-one.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, okay, who's going to dominate, right?
Yeah.
So I like that, but it sounds like it has a deeper message. It's just to kind of highlight the urban kids that, like you said, that are like they don't have the chances or the resources to take it to that next level.
Yeah.
Now, knowing that if you had the resources or like, you know, to take it to that next level, what would you do in order for you to uplift your community?
With those resources?
Yeah.
Honestly, yo, to create spaces like this where they can explore their creativity for real. I actually have something to add on to that. Like, what I do outside of working in the community, well, it's still community work, if you will, but I work at 2 of my old high schools.
Okay, dope.
Yeah, and we facilitate, like, boys group programs, you know?
Nice.
Now it's not just boys group. Now we have it open to the whole school. But right now, like, I'm facilitating 3 sessions. I'm helping them, like, just figure out what their passion is or just think about it, you know?
True.
That's what I would do. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Yeah, that's what I would
No,
do.
that's dope.
You know, and that's what I'm trying to do as well. You feel me? I think it's a place where I'm in, you know, still being a youth who needs certain supports or whatever. I can kind of discern what the young homies need too, cause they're not far off from me, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Did so in starring in this short film, did it unlock anything that like you know made you more creative either within like just in life or in your music?
Word. I would say yes, and the reason why is because I always dreamed about like being in a documentary or a short film, kind of seeing myself on the big screen. So I think just the whole process of shooting it, and then being like, yo, like I'm not gonna see this for like 2 years, G, you know. But I always had something to look forward to.
Right.
So even when the shoot was done,
Yeah.
They're working on the marketing. I'm going back into my regular life and stuff like that.
Yeah, but you had something to look forward to. You're
Yeah.
like, yeah.
And then I think like with me writing and stuff like that, that allowed me to be more productive and all of that. Cause I'm making good songs, recording good songs, shooting good videos. But I'm like, yo, nothing is like a final stage. Like, you know,
No,
you
so
can always
was
get better.
there like a scene that was so hard for you to kind of shoot? Like maybe it was like mentally like exhausting or emotionally where you had to kind of break down. Was there any scene like that?
In King's Court?
Yeah.
I think like when I was talking about my relationship with my father.
Okay.
Yeah, it was kind of easy for me to talk about because I was just keeping it real. But like, it was a little
vulnerable.
difficult. Yeah, I was vulnerable. And even like, shout out to the NFB. Like, I went to the NFB when I got the final draft of the edit. And there was some edits where I was like, yo, I don't feel like that's very, like, I don't remember saying that. I was like, yo, what happened to that?
Like, hold on, yo, you got the AI this shit. Hold on.
Yeah, literally. And I remember just letting them know, you know, what all due respect, like, you know, like, you know, I have respect for my father. And even though I'm talking about certain things, I would appreciate it if y'all could, like, you know, just be mindful of his emotions while also telling the truth of what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
And they follow through with that, or they're like,
Yo,
nah, we got this footage.
Nah, fam, they came through.
Okay.
I pulled up to the office, everything. Like, we had a meeting. I had to tell them, yo, thank y'all, but this is what I need.
Things, yeah. No, that makes sense. That's what a lot of these, you know, well, I guess it's reality TV show. This is short film will be different because reality TV show they'll take some shit and twist it up and like make you seem like you out of pocket or saying something out of context.
Stuff. Yeah,
like it's crazy, bro.
It's crazy. It gets crazy just for the clickbaits and you know.
Yeah, you said it took 2 years for them to release it.
Yeah.
From film date.
Yep.
Wow.
So we shot that in 2023.
During COVID, I guess. Yeah.
No, that's after.
Or just
after COVID.
Yeah,
like
just
when
at
people
that.
didn't know what was happening.
Basically, you know. Yeah, 2 years, bro.
Damn.
2 years. So I've grown a lot. At S, he's grown a lot as a person as well, right?
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
And I think you were on CP24, was it?
Yeah,
or
we're on.
CTV?
We're on both.
Both of them.
Yeah, both.
I seen that.
Was that like for promo run or something?
For
like
promo.
Okay. It's good promo.
That's
CP24.
cool. Yeah.
It's tough, bro. It's tough, bro.
That's big, bro.
Yeah.
And do you? So now that you accomplished that, do you see yourself on like in front of the screen more, or do you see yourself just on the writing, you making music, or like
A little bit of both.
a little bit of both?
Yeah, I definitely want, like, this is definitely the beginning of me being on the big screen. But, like, also I want to facilitate that experience for other people, too. You know what I mean? Because, like, with the music thing or whatever, like, I kind of have to be on the screen.
Yeah.
Photos, videos, all that. You know, I have to be comfortable with that. But there's some people that I know that maybe they don't know that they have those qualities yet, right? And I feel like I'm kind of a person where it's like, yo, fam, like, yo, you're fly, fam. You should maybe try doing this, you know, and putting people in those positions, right?
Yeah.
That's what I want to do.
Yeah. You know how you're an artist. Did they allow you to put anything like a soundtrack in the movie?
For sure.
Tell me they did.
Yo, I got a sick story about that. So I was out there shooting, whatever. They're taking the shots from a drone. All of that was cool. I left my phone on the bench, and we went for lunch. And, you know, in the hood, you can't leave nothing like.
Yeah.
I came back, and my phone was gone, and I was very upset, you know?
Bucket stole that.
Yeah.
Bleecker bucket.
Yeah, fam. You know,
Bleecker
probably
bucket.
brought it back to the store right on flip side. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is, right? But I lost the phone, and the lady, the producer, Kate, she's like, yo, we gotta figure out how to get you another phone, whatever. And she's like, yo, we can replace your phone, but she's like, yo, I have this idea. She said, we're gonna license a song from you, like buy a song from you, so you can go buy a new phone.
Wow.
So we have like a replacement phone for you, but we're gonna buy the song off of you,
use
put
it.
it in the film, and low key in my mind, I was like, yo, I'm so glad that they stole my phone. Like,
Yeah.
you feel me? Because I guess I didn't really know how to pull up on them and be like, yo, put my music in there for real.
Yeah.
I was already like, yo, I'm so blessed.
For this opportunity that you didn't want to over ask. Yeah.
I didn't want to overdo it, you know?
Yeah.
So that's why I ended up
That's
having.
the universe again. Look at that. That's crazy.
For real.
Sick.
That
So
is
they
a
ended up
crazy story.
buying your song, like license day, I guess, and
Yeah.
they
Bro.
used it in the.
Bro, yo, even for like independent artists out there or whatever, like, yo, that was one of the first times. Like, you know, as artists, fam, we don't really make the money.
Yeah, you don't
like
make
that.
money, especially independent. Yeah,
Even
it's
off the
hard.
music,
Yeah.
you don't really make the money off the music, the merch, the touring, whatever. Fam, they bought my song for $500.
Sick.
Yeah.
you know, and like,
Yeah.
you know, it may not be a lot, you know what I'm saying?
no,
But for me,
that's enough to be like, okay, that's a big deal. Yeah.
And
bro,
it's in that movie forever.
forever.
Forever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
literally.
tough.
Yeah, bro.
That's
So
crazy, man.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
Yeah,
crazy.
shout out to that bucket though, yo.
Yeah.
Still in that
Whoever
phone.
stole it, yeah.
Keep that.
This guy calling it a bucket. What if it was just a kid?
No, it probably was a bucket, bro.
probably a bucket.
It's bucket. You ever been to
bro.
Bleecker, bro?
Yeah, of course.
You know what's funny?
Uh,
My phone got stolen one time in Bleecker.
Holy.
I'm not even gonna front. In the
Was it a bucket?
In the 200 building. I'll never forget that too. Like I don't know. I think I was at like one of my homies' spot. We're chilling or whatever. We're playing video games, and I remember like I don't know what happened. Like I went downstairs. I left my phone on the charge. I come up and he was like, yo, your phone is gone. And I'm like, who stole my phone? I thought it was him, but the whole time he was like, yo, fam, I stole your phone. I live here. This and that.
Yeah.
There was a bucket that came by. And I'm not cool with that nigga no more, but like I had an experience, so I can attest to that.
Yeah,
It would be
yeah.
a bucket that
That'd
would
be a
steal your phone
bucket.
in Bleecker.
you might get your phone stolen.
Yeah, you might get your phone stolen in Bleecker
Oh,
or your
man.
sneakers or something. You know what I'm
Something.
saying? It's the hood,
Man.
bro. It's
Man.
inevitable, bro. It's
know?
about to go down. You know?
Crazy.
No, that's what's up, bro. But that's the true reality of a lot of independent artists. Like you don't make money, or it's even so hard for you to see money unless like you actually are in certain situation where like you know like for instance that, or you do a little show performance.
Yeah.
Have you done any like you know performance? Have you been on stages like concerts, any of that nature?
Yeah, for sure. I say a little bit more earlier in my career.
Okay.
Cause like my songs were high and shit. People booked me. You know, I got paid for my performances. One of my first performances, it was like a big show at the Phoenix.
Okay, Phoenix. Yeah.
Literally
yeah.
right is in my hood.
I heard they're closing it down.
They're closing down the Phoenix,
That's
bro.
crazy. That's a staple, bro. That's been
It's
there for
crazy.
like 20 years, 30
Yeah,
years.
yeah.
Long time, bro. Even
Damn.
like
Yeah.
Biggie Smalls was there and stuff.
Since Big
Really?
and Small.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah,
Been there,
Biggie
yeah.
was
Crazy.
there. Biggie was there.
That's
So yeah, that
crazy.
was like my first performance.
Okay,
That
dope.
was like in the hood.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? So like I'm on stage, I see my mom, I see my auntie, I'm like, what?
Yeah.
I see Madam from the hood. I was just like, yo, this is cool.
This is dope.
This is
yeah.
cool. But I keep it real though, like I haven't done too much performances. You know, I probably did like about like 4 or 5 in total. You know? There's been
Yeah.
a couple of like community centers where I went and spit a hot 16 or whatever, but like full out performances and stuff, I haven't done too much of that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. I think this would be a good time to ask this question that you were talking about, the NBA YoungBoy.
Ah.
Because
Yeah,
of
but
Biggie.
well,
Yeah.
that like you know like NBA YoungBoy first. He's not even like you know he's like the Tupac of this generation.
Basically.
Would you say so?
Yo, for the yes.
For the YNs,
Yeah?
I have to.
I'd say yeah. he
Really?
is.
I have
He
to,
is.
yeah, I have
I
to
don't
say
know
it.
much about his music, but like,
Bro, he's legend. Bro, he's legendary, bro.
I know he's legendary. I know he's legendary. I know he's a good guy and all that shit. But I don't
Yeah,
like.
you know,
I don't hear them. I don't hear the same
the same thing.
thing as Tupac. You know?
I feel you.
No, but like you have to understand, Tupac was in a different era. Like NBA YoungBoy, this era, you wouldn't find it digestible to listen to his music. Tupac music is more like it had a message behind it. You feel me?
Yeah.
But NBA YoungBoy, like the message is like obviously it's so fucking dark and it's just like
That's what I'm
you know,
saying. So
young
how could you
nigga
compare
shit.
the two?
But it's the fact that he's very impactful to the younger generation. Like
Influence.
Like the influence is crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Would you agree on that?
I would definitely agree.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
you see,
yeah.
probably you see even the community centers that you work in, like all the young boys, they are listening to NBA, you know? Like,
Listening to Young Boy.
yeah,
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
killing
listen.
it, bro.
Fair enough. I
Yeah.
mean, sure. I know his music's doing good and all that, but
Nah, bro,
I
you
feel
should-
you.
I can't say that.
he's definitely killing it. Like if you go
Tupac
like
comparison.
even if you like go on like videos of like academics and stuff, there's like NBA YoungBoy fans and they're like the #1 trollers, bro. They just be trolling people.
Yeah, they're
They're
outside.
like, why be better? Why be better? Why be better? Like, yo,
Really?
it's like it's like
He has
what
a
the
huge
fuck?
community. Yeah.
Bro,
Yeah.
sometimes I'd be like, is this real or these are bots? Like
Saying they're gonna
insane.
come after me too now.
Hey, they might just
Saying
come for
I
you.
don't think he's like. I'm not saying he's not a like. You just can't compare the two. That's like comparing
you.
LeBron and Jordan. There's just two different eras.
It's true.
You know, like,
true.
and if you like, I seen a stat the other day that LeBron James had 54 air balls at the free throw line. He has the most.
That's crazy.
I mean,
Think
hey.
about that.
I'm
You guys
not-
are saying that guy's the GOAT.
I'm not a
But he
LeBron
has
fan.
53
No, but
air balls.
You can't knock on LeBron.
I'm not knocking him, but I'm just saying, like, that's how you would compare NBA. Like, you can't compare NBA YoungBoy to Tupac like that.
I mean, you could
Different
compare
eras,
NBA
different
Youngboy
generations, you
to
know?
Tupac because of like the impact, bro. Because he's killing it, bro. He just sold out all his whole tour dates. He's wild in a sense of like he's not really like he's not commercial. You know what I mean? He's not like an artist that would be on the top 200 or 300, but he can sell out arenas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
yo,
saying?
I'm not doubting that. I'm just saying, like,
He's really not commercial
what I
at
mean?
all.
Zico,
You know what
you
I'm
know-
trying to say?
Nah,
He's not
facts.
commercial. Like he's
Facts.
not like like these Bad Bunnies and like you know
Word.
what I mean. But he can put up those numbers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's up there, bro. So that's why.
I get what you're saying. Okay, in that aspect. But I'm not saying, like, he's a terrible rapper or anything. I'm
Word.
just saying, like, you can't
he's
compare
tough.
those.
Ah,
To
listen,
Tupac.
Like, you know, yeah, like if you're gonna give him his flowers, give it to him for him being who he is.
Word.
Okay.
And don't compare
Okay.
him to
Do you
nobody.
listen to NBA YoungBoy?
Nah, I don't.
Not at all.
I don't.
Okay. Would you listen to Tupac over NBA YoungBoy?
Yeah, I would.
See?
Okay.
But I was about to say, you know what I
Yeah.
think it is? You know why I think like that comparison, some people would agree to it, or why they would say he's the Tupac of this generation?
Why?
Real then and real now is two different things,
Facts.
right?
Yeah.
So they're similar in the character where it's like, yo, they're artists. They're prolific. They're legendary. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? What Tupac was legendary about, a little different how YoungBoy expresses it, you know?
True.
And, you know, we're living in this wine era and stuff like that, you know? Like the crash outs or whatever,
Crash
you know what
out,
I'm saying?
yeah.
I feel like people could
Scary.
relate. Yeah, it's scary. I feel like people could relate to YoungBoy because he's successful, you know? But it's almost like it's very dark.
Yeah.
It's very dark. And to be honest, fam, a lot of his fans, they're not millionaires.
Of course, they're still in the trenches. They're
Kids in the
still
trenches.
Metro housing babies.
So
Yeah.
they're- yeah.
Project babies.
So they're like, yo, this guy is speaking for us.
Exactly.
Or like that angry part of me that I can't go spit a sick. I can go put the
Yeah.
V at Motors. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm popping my shit, you know?
So now that you're at the age where you're like in between the YN and the Unk status, right?
I'm big bro right
You're
now.
big bro.
I'm
Okay,
big
okay.
bro.
So
It's crazy.
So what is the ages for YN? What are the like and big bro?
All right. Lion and big bro.
Yeah.
Yo, G.
I think 15 is the no.
No, 15 is like the starting. No, actually, no.
Broski.
It's like 13, right?
I say 12.
Oh my god.
I was outside. I was outside when I was 12, bro.
So 12 to like what age?
12 to like 24.
24.
Is YN.
Yeah, I would say that's wine.
12 to 24 is YN.
Yeah, because you got some 28-year-olds moving like wine. Like, yo, this is
60-year-olds moving
all right.
like that.
Yeah,
It's a powerful
look at
thing.
Charleston White, bro. This guy fucking wearing shiesty mask and shit.
I feel like it can't. I feel like it can't be defined by the age. It'll have to be more so with the individual. But if we're
Okay.
gonna talk age, I say yeah, like from
12 to
12 to like 24.
okay, and then
you-
after that 25 and up
It's Big
to
Brother
32 is big bro.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So okay, me and you are in big bro status.
Yeah, we're
And
big-
then Zico 30,
Uncle
32 and
Zico.
up. Uncle Zico. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Unk.
You're on, bro.
Shit, just,
It's so good, you
the
know.
ladies just call me daddy. That's it. That's all I care about. I don't care about no young, no Big Brother bullshit. Just call me daddy.
Call him
That's
daddy,
it.
man.
Or Habibi, whatever.
Habibi,
I'll take
Habibi.
all three of them.
Habibi is a
That
good one,
kills
still.
Unk.
No, it's
funny,
crazy.
bro.
Nah, listen. At the end of the day, listen. You're right, though. I think it depends on the individual. You know, some people are mature for their age. Some people are immature. Like you said, I've
Yeah.
met guys that are like 30 plus and they're acting like they're 14 or 15.
You see what I'm saying?
You know, and vice
Yeah,
versa.
that's
I've met
crazy.
young boys who are like super mature. You know,
I drove by, like, I'm not gonna say the hood, but I drove by a little hood the other day, and I looked over, and I was like, "There's no way. There's grown men and women still standing in the bottom of the lobby,
Word.
like
post up.
yeah, smoking and drinking like we were kids, like when we were kids." Yo,
Bro,
I
it's-
was like, and when I mean like visibly
Like grown.
grown.
Yeah, yeah.
Like you can tell that guy looks like he's at least 50.
Yeah, well,
Yo, I was like, that's crazy.
Word.
I wouldn't be surprised, bro. There's some old ass 50-year-old young like old ass niggas that be moving like YNs that are outside right now
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
on the block as we speak, doing young nigga activities,
Yeah.
and you know what I mean. It's sometimes, bro. It's like you said, it depends on the individual. You know, it's
Yeah.
like people don't get out of that, and it's like it's sad
Yeah.
to see, but hey, it's like
Listen, it is what it is.
It is
I'm
what it
not
is,
judging
bro.
No, of
nobody,
course.
but like,
Of course.
fuck.
Yeah.
I remember though. Like I remember being a kid and watching the older guys, the older bros, you
Yeah,
know,
the big
25-year-old guys doing the same shit
Yeah.
in my building, and it was like,
yeah.
and I don't know what it. Either
So-
most of them are jail.
So
or
who
something.
would be your top 3 favorite musicians of all time?
Of all time?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that's a good one. Damn. Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne.
This is not in any particular order.
Yep.
Okay.
Lil Wayne. 50 Cent.
Okay. Shout out 50.
Yeah, he was very influential on me
I've
wanting to
been
be a
bumping
rapper,
50
you know?
lately.
50.
You've been listening.
Yo, if you look at my Spotify, it's all 50 and Akon for some reason.
You're in your 2000.
You're in your unk status for
swear.
sure, bro.
You're in your
Yo,
bag.
it was good music.
He's in his bag right now.
I just signed it, bro. 50
fuck.
and Akon, bro. You're in your unk status. 2000.
Yo, I mean, what can I say? It's good. It's
Word.
good
I'm
music.
not knocking it,
Straight
bro.
up.
Yeah.
Shout out to Akon. He's still running around doing tours and shit.
Is he
Yeah,
locked
he's
up?
a
He
guy.
got locked up finally.
Did he?
No.
Yeah, he
Oh,
got
I
arrested.
saw the mugshot. I saw
Yeah.
that. Yeah, you got
He
arrested.
got locked up.
Sad.
Yo,
Hopefully they let him out.
free Akon, bro.
Free Akon, bro.
Free Akon, bro. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, there was actually a video of him wearing a shiesty, and I was like, no. Bro,
Everybody
they
wearing these
got you,
things?
bro.
I haven't bought in yet, bro. Nah,
I got a few.
For maybe skating or skiing or
Yeah, remember when
snowboarding.
we went to snowmobiling
Yeah,
for my
yeah.
birthday? Yeah, I was rocking my
Yeah.
shiesty.
See it.
Fuck.
Yeah. Okay, let us
Yeah,
finish.
sorry,
it.
you're
Yeah,
good.
sorry.
You're good. You're
You
good.
said 50 and I
Yeah, Lil
50
Wayne.
and Akon
50. And he's not a rapper, but Bob Marley.
Bob Marley.
Yeah, yeah.
I watched the documentary. Yeah, I
The movie.
Yeah.
I was disappointed.
You're
I'll be
disappointed?
real, I was disappointed.
I feel you.
like disappointed in how it.
The movie, the
how
way
they
it was
portrayed it?
shot, I felt like it was rushed. I felt like
Yeah, the story
the
was.
storyline was cool, but I felt like it could have went more in depth.
In depth.
and really focus on like the music aspect. It didn't
more political. I feel
yeah,
like.
it was
Yeah.
about him going back to Jamaica and becoming this like the music side it wasn't as much, you know.
Mhm.
It
Yeah,
was more on the
yeah.
political side, and I didn't like the way they shot it. It was like I
Yeah.
felt like it was rushed.
I hear that.
Speaking
Yeah,
of that,
that's fair.
they're doing a Michael Jackson.
Oh
You
yeah,
see that?
Yeah?
A bio.
Yeah.
It's called a biopic.
A biopic?
Or something? Yeah.
That's a
That's gonna be
must-watch.
crazy.
His nephew looks exactly like him, and he's the one.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's
Michael,
gonna be
yeah.
viral.
That's dope.
Coming
Yeah.
out in April. I'm
Yeah,
looking
yeah,
forward to
yeah.
that.
Yeah, crazy.
Nah,
crazy.
that's hard.
So, but Lil Wayne, 50 Cent, and Bob Marley.
Yeah, that's my
Okay.
top 3 for sure. Right now, that's my top 3.
So, but do you bump those artists on the regular or like?
Not
it's just
even.
like.
It's not even like I gotta be listening to them all the time for me to consider them my favorite. I just think like influential wise, impact wise, or like even just like I feel like related to them. You know, a lot of the stuff that they speak to, even if I'm not listening to their music, I'll be manifested that about way. You know?
Yeah. What's your top 3?
My top 3? Shit. I ain't gonna lie. Like you said, no order.
Yeah.
I'd put Drake up there.
Mhm.
I'd put R.P. King Nipsey.
Yep.
And then I'll probably do like it's so hard. Like I want to throw an old school rapper in there, like Nas or something. But
Yeah,
then
yeah.
again, I gotta be like more realistic, like who I really bump right now, like who I've been bumping in the past decade or so.
Yeah.
I would have to say Future, but it's kind of like really. But then
Yeah,
again,
yeah.
I resonate with that because my Southern roots and shit. So I would just say Future.
Peace.
Future?
Yeah,
Yeah, you said some of my top artists, Nipsey.
Nipsey's valid.
I mean,
like I've been
I
bumping
put-
Nipsey since
yeah,
day one.
Uncle
sure.
Murda up there.
Uncle
Okay.
Murder,
Uncle Murda got bars.
Yo,
trolling,
Yeah,
bro.
That's like
You're trolling, bro.
Chameleonaire.
Riding dirty.
Oh no, not Chameleon. Who is not Chameleonaire? Not Chameleonaire. What's the guy? The guy that had
Tony
the
Ayo.
no had the lyrical. He had the he rapped A to Z.
Buster?
Papoose.
Oh,
That's
Papoose.
it.
Papoose.
That's like Papoose. Everyone slept on Papoose, but
Word.
that guy is just disgusting with
Yeah,
words.
he's
So that's
cool.
like Uncle Murda to me. Uncle Murda has just got this like flow of everything. Like it's just
He's a guy.
sick.
He's a
Papoose.
guy.
So you said
I say Uncle
Nipsey
Murda, Nipsey, and yeah, I mean,
and Papoose.
not even Papoose. Papoose is just good. Like, yeah, I couldn't put him. He'd be on a top 10 maybe, but
Top 10. Yeah, I feel you
Yeah.
on that. That's valid.
and then I would put Pusha T.
Pusha T.
Okay.
Bro, you
Okay.
joking,
Not over
bro.
Drake though, but
That's
that
what
would
I'm
be
saying.
like.
How could you, bro?
It's just the different genre. Like my
Bro,
style of
Pusha T
music.
raps like he's the biggest kingpin in the world, bro, and it pisses me
Hey.
off because it's like, bro,
Fake it till you
where's
make
the
it, I guess.
fucking proof, bro, that you really sold 100 bricks, bro?
Word.
I don't buy that shit, bro. Like
Fake
it's
it till you
cool and
make
all.
it.
Like maybe you're rapping in the third person perspective, but like, bro,
Yeah.
Pusha, keep it a buck, bro.
Word.
Like, yeah, maybe you flipped a
Look
couple
at
of
Rick
bricks.
Ross. Rick Ross was the
Yeah,
fake
well,
freeway.
True.
You know,
And I got, and it's still exactly.
That's
I
what I'm
made 20
saying.
million off of him for taking his name.
yeah, no, okay. So if you had to perform or make a song where an artist,
Yeah.
dead or alive, who would it be? This is like your major
MJ.
feature.
MJ.
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 Michael.
Yeah, Michael.
Okay.
Yeah.
okay.
I'm a big Michael fan.
Why is that?
It's Michael Jackson, yo.
Yeah.
I know, but like that's
He's-
like
Um,
the
yo, he's saucy though.
yeah.
He's saucy. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I feel like I could relate to him in a sense where it's like, he grew up a little rough, and like a part of that was the creativity part of it. Like he had to be very disciplined,
Mm-hmm.
I think I seen an interview where he said he's like, yo, I didn't get like regular birthdays and shit like that. Now I got birthdays, you know what I'm saying? But I think I can relate to him in terms of like the struggle to become great.
True.
You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like the road less traveled,
Yeah, no, that's valid. That's valid.
Yeah,
No.
I mean, listen, when he made it, that guy, I seen a clip where this guy walked into a store and was like, "Yeah, I'll get that, and I'll get that, and how much is that one? Nah, just get it anyways." And I was like, "What the 80,000, 100,000, 200,000?" I was like, "Man, just spending money like it's
nothing."
Just he's printing it."
Word.
Yeah, but yo, you have to realize a lot of these great artists, they all kind of like their legacy kind of ended in like destruction.
Yeah.
I don't know if
yeah.
you noticed, like the greatest artists
Like
in the
Whitney.
world that had it all, that were at the top of the top, all came down in destruction. Or like,
Yeah.
it's sad to
People are
see.
taking
like,
them down. Yeah,
Yeah.
somebody
Yeah.
wanted to take them down.
Whitney Houston.
Yep.
You
Crazy.
know,
What's her name? Lady
MJ.
Gaga? No, is it no Amy Winehouse?
Amy
Amy
Winehouse,
Winehouse.
she had a
Right? She had the overdose or whatever. with
Yeah,
that
Bob
whole
Marley.
episode. Bob Marley. Elvis.
Elvis.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, it's really
sad to
crazy.
say.
yeah, it's crazy, bro.
It's just
Yeah.
it seemed like it's a common narrative with the greatest performers or artists in the world,
For sure.
and it's just it's
Yeah,
just,
sad.
it's just how things play out. It's just crazy.
For real.
Tupac, Biggie.
Yeah. I'm actually keep it real in terms of like what we talking about. When I started rapping, I kind of had it in my mind that it's like, yeah, I want to get signed. And it wasn't long after I put out Right Now and I'm on Wave, like independent labels were reaching out to me for real.
Okay.
But I didn't sign nothing because of that.
Oh, interesting.
Because I know that the industry is dark. You feel me?
Yeah.
Exactly.
And I'm like, yo, I'm young, I'm vulnerable right now, you know what I'm saying? But I'm hot, I got something good, Maybe if I want to go far and whatever and I'm not checking my morals, I could be one of the biggest artists right now, who knows?
Yeah.
You feel me? But I didn't take that route.
You didn't take that route. Yeah.
I was like, I was like, yo, like, I look up to the Spitters and the Wiz Khalifas, people who built core fan bases. And like, people's rocking with them from all those years, you know what I'm saying?
True.
Yeah. I want to do it kind of my way. Like, of course I want to make it. Of course I want to go far. But I'm not willing to just do anything to get myself in that.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah, like look at Beanie Siegel. With that whole Rockefeller thing. Like, yo, this guy was on records with Jay-Z and like on top of the world and then became a drug addict, addicted to cocaine for a little bit. Remember that?
It was crack.
Was it crack?
Damn.
Oh,
Damn.
that hurts me because Beanie's
He's a
on
guy.
my list.
Yeah,
man.
he's a guy.
But he's recovered now. I
Said
heard,
I could
so.
feel it in the air.
Feel it in his nose. No. How do you do crack? You smoke it. Yeah, you feel it in your nose, I guess, or your lungs or something. Damn.
Hey, man.
That was the biggest bar, though. I sit alone in my four-corner room staring at hammers.
Crazy, dude.
Yeah. So let's talk about changing the narrative.
Yup.
Where did you come up with this phrase, and what does it mean for you in terms of your brand and identity?
How I came up with the phrase, while I was making music, I was also involved in some community programs. At my old high school, I was in a boys group program, you know what I'm saying? And they had older mentors there speaking about their life experience, this, that, and the third. And, like, over time, I think it was something I said a couple of times, like, yo, I like how you changed the narrative, you know? And then over time, like, I started thinking about it more, you know? And then I went and made a logo for it, you know? I'm like, yo, this is, like, a part of my brand, you know? Because I came up, you know, with my struggles, but I feel like when I was in that program and I was making music, I was able to change the narrative. And that's how I was able to kind of get, like, not only respect, but the young homies that were tapped in with me and that see me through certain levels, they was able to look at me like, big bro, for real. Because they're like, yo, you're actually trying to change your ways and do good. For real, you know? So that was a part of my brand. I wanted to push that and let other people know that it's like, yeah, if you're trying to do something good, that's gangster.
What was the most memorable concert you've been to?
Marley Brothers. Yeah, the Marley Brothers. I went last September.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was peace. I actually got to see the screening of the movie too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. If you were to headline a venue, where would you want to do it?
Is it still called the Rogers? Is it still called
Rogers Center?
Yeah, Rogers Center.
Yeah.
Rogers Center. Yeah.
Crazy.
Rogers Center. Like,
yeah. Speaking of the Rogers Center, bros, Blue Jays.
Yeah. And not even on something. Yeah, I know that's crazy.
Huh? Blue Jays, yeah.
Not even on no typical stuff, but like, yeah, like that's definitely a goal for me. I've seen people, they've been able to do it.
Yeah. And you're still doing your music alongside
man.
artists. Yeah. I know you dropped a couple songs, I think an album or a couple songs.
Like
recently.
a mixtape?
Yeah, mixtape.
Yep.
Yeah.
So the last project that I dropped, it was Volume 1. I'm about to drop Volume 2.
And it's called Tim Season?
Yeah, Tim Season.
Why Tim Season?
Hey, man.
Like Tim Hortons season? Like
no,
Tim's,
like Tim's.
Oh, Tim's. Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Did you see the shoes? Did you see the cover art?
I don't remember.
I got my homie. He's a designer. Shout out to Ro. You know what I'm saying? He spray painted Tim Season on my Timberlands.
I remember Tim's in the video that we did because I didn't know you were a big Tim's guy. And I was like, thinking to myself, like, yo, he's a young guy wearing Tim's. Like,
wearing Tim's. That's
how
how big man. That's how big man thing.
Yeah, so I was like, all right, that's cool.
Yeah. And the reason why I named it that, fam, it kind of brought me back to that certain point where I was just doing my thing for real.
True.
I wasn't thinking about the music too much. I was just making it and putting it out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you'll see me come through with Tim's. I just started wearing Jordans.
You know, I own maybe one pair of Jordans. And that was
just
like,
one.
And I didn't buy that. Like years ago when I was a kid, my mom bought me a pair because she's like, yeah, I thought these were cool. And, you know, I was like, take those back. I was like, that shit's way too expensive. I was like, go return it. She's like, no.
Jordans?
Yeah.
Oh. That's
it was
real.
like years ago. And I was like, nah, take that shit back. Like, that's way too expensive. Like, I can't let you pay, you know?
Yeah.
She's like, don't worry, I want to do it. But that's the only pair. And I still have them. Never worn them once.
Wow, bro.
Yeah.
Really?
That's love.
They're going to decay, bro. You got to wear them, bro.
Where am I going to wear them to?
Just rock them, bro.
They're like very sentimental.
Yeah, so I leave it like that and just leave it as like a memory of like what my mom got me when I was a kid, you know?
That's love, fam.
True, valid.
That's love.
What's one thing about Toronto music scene that you think that is it needs to change?
I think brothers just gotta make music for real, you know? And what I mean by that is like, obviously there's a certain genre that's being pushed, you know what I'm saying? If you make a certain music, it's gonna get a certain play or whatever.
Would be specific.
Like with drill and all of that, you know what I'm saying? Because
like the gangster music,
the
like
gangster
I'll pull
rhythm.
up on my ops and
that's what they want.
That's
the
what they
kids
want.
making.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So they can fill up the jails.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But that's a whole different build.
Conspiracy, yeah.
Yeah, but not even conspiracy.
No, I know.
But, you know,
but I think that's like nationwide. You know, you go to freaking Atlanta, that's the type of music agenda that's been pushed. You go to New York, you go to Chicago, you go to St. Louis, that's the agenda. So is that the same common theme that's happening in Toronto music scene that you think that needs to change?
Absolutely. But at Toronto, it's at a rate that we've never seen before. Because we're not the States.
Yeah.
I don't
know where it came from.
We're not far off. Like, we're 2 hours away from New York.
No, you're right.
So the influence is there. The like, you know, the relation is there. So, like, you really think that's going to change just by, like, telling people, like, yo, we got to stop this? Because it's an ongoing thing.
Yeah, that's 100.
So
you're right.
In your retrospect, what do you think is the core issue or, like, the core problem that's causing this? Is it, like, the labels that are doing this, that are pushing this narrative? Because you're talking about changing narrative. So I want to, if you had the position right now, you're on the podium, what are you saying to the masses?
Definitely the higher ups. It's the people that we don't see that got a lot of control of this shit for real, you know? And I feel like at the bottom, too, a lot of people are hungry. A lot of people are, you know, living in poverty, living in stress, you know what I'm saying? I think right now we're in a place in the world where, like, spirituality is a big thing, you know? And based off of where people are in that context, you can guide them kind of where you want them to go. You feel me? Yeah, fam, I feel like there's a certain narrative being pushed because it's profitable for those people that we don't see.
That's true.
It's not profitable for us, but at the end of the day, it's like we rather roll the dice with being a rapper or beefing down the road or selling drugs, because it's like when you look around, you know what I'm saying, maybe there aren't as much positive outcomes than the typical outcome. But that's why I'm trying to change the narrative. That's why there's certain people I've seen who've done it different. I'm like, nah, that's peace. Because it's not sustainable. The certain narrative that's being pushed right now, not sustainable.
Yeah, for sure.
It's
but
not.
they'll come up with something else. That, like, their pockets, when they start to, like, get low, they're like, all right, what are we going to do now to, you know, pump it up? So I agree with you, but I just don't get how we got so influenced by the States. Because if you look at Canada on its own, we're multicultural.
Super.
Right? So it's like, I'm coming from one background, you're coming from one background, you're coming from one background. And it's like, your background is different. My background is music, let's say.
Yeah.
Your background's different than mine. Mine is different than yours, right? So it's like, how did we come to think and say this drill music is it? And all these cultural people are taking this Americanized nonsense of what they think is cool and then killing each other for no reason over music.
Yeah.
Right?
Facts. I
don't know.
To add on to what you're saying and to answer your question as well, I feel like Toronto, we learn from the States so much, but we got our own identity too. So we're over here, it's like we go crazy with certain shit. You feel me? We can be looking at Chicago and Chirac and see the drilling. And then we're going to, yo, we're Toronto too. We're real niggas too. We're gangsters too. So watch this.
Yeah.
And then we turn up in our own way, which is like,
Go
crazy.
out on the street and start shooting random people.
And it wasn't always like that. But I think that chip that we have on our shoulder of like, oh, niggas think we ain't gangster?
Niggas think we're soft
because we
Canadians. Yeah.
Watch this.
Yeah.
But like, look at Shock Claire. Remember Shock Claire? You know Shock. You've heard of Shock Claire?
I definitely heard of Shock Claire.
So like, Cardinal, like those guys, Sean Paul, those guys, like, they made good music. Their music still lasts forever, but they weren't hood. So it's like,
True.
I mean, but that's the thing. You have to understand too, like, that the times and the era that we're in is like the kids are not playing that shit. They're not playing the conscious music.
I know. But
like, that shit's not getting playtime in the clubs.
Yeah.
That shit's not getting playtime in the car. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's unfortunate, but it's just like,
definitely unfortunate because shit, I don't want to be in a crossfire when these guys are shooting at each other when they don't know how to shoot.
Exactly.
They're shooting like this.
Yeah, they didn't even want to shoot.
Yeah.
Like,
It's just a sad reality, bro. It's like, I don't know. Like, there's so much talks on how to go about it and what could be done to, what the kids need, this, that.
It's definitely a tough type of thing, you know? I was going to say this, though, like, if you don't mind to add on to this.
Yeah, add on.
Like, one of the reasons why I also took things the way I did in terms of, like, this whole music thing, because, like, I kind of peeped the game in the sense of, like, if I make a sound like this, it's going to get bare views. But someone's gonna come looking for me. You know what I'm saying?
Come test you.
Yeah, it's not sustainable.
Yeah.
You know, personally, fam, maybe at one point in my life, but right now, or even when I was 17, I'm trying to do better things.
Yeah.
I don't want to be stuck at a certain level. So I kind of rolled the dice with it's like, yo, I'm going to see if I can really rap. Because if I can't make a song without putting somebody down or talking shit to get clicks, I don't got it.
Yeah.
I don't got it for real.
I like
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let me really make music.
Yeah.
And if people could say, yo, he's not talking about X, Y, and Z, but I'm still bumping the song. Like, right now is a perfect thing, you know? People are messing with it, you know what I'm saying? And they're realizing, oh, shit, like, you still a guy.
Yeah.
Even if you're not, like, compromising your integrity.
Yeah.
And, like, I think the thing with, like, King's Court, if I was a drill rapper, I would never get the King's Court opportunity.
Exactly.
I would never been on the news.
Exactly. They
I
wouldn't
would-
take you seriously.
I would never be able to go into
Yeah.
schools and work
Yeah.
with young people. And I'm getting paid for these things, too. So this is helping me pour back into the music and support my livelihood so I don't have to sell drugs or X, Y, Z. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's valid.
100%.
I like
Respect.
that. I like that answer.
100%.
Respect.
Should we jump into the drawing segment?
Yeah. Let's
Hell
get
yeah,
it.
we're
So
gonna
we
draw?
have,
Yeah,
so we
yeah,
have this
yeah.
little
What?
cool 5-minute thing that we started doing. Basically, we get 5 minutes. I put it on a timer.
Okay.
Today, like usually we have a cup and we draw out of it, but today I think we're just gonna keep it
Okay,
simple.
okay,
I have
okay.
I have a character in mind.
I bet.
We draw it from our memory.
Don't
Okay.
you have the cup though?
I do, but like
Oh,
I
you
want
have a-
to.
you have a character in mind?
He's probably in the cup. It's Homer Simpson. That's
Okay,
the
okay,
guy, right?
okay.
How to draw Homer's.
I just figure make it simple.
Yeah.
You know, 5 minutes.
Why you don't want him to
whatever.
draw something from the cup?
He's probably in the cup. Okay.
Okay.
Let's pull out the cup. Let's see what the universe gives us.
Yeah.
Watch
yeah.
it give us Homer Simpson.
Let's go.
Bart.
Bart.
There you
Hey,
go. His
hey,
son.
there
All
you
right,
go,
we'll
there
do
you
Bart.
go,
We'll
okay,
do Bart.
We're gonna draw Bart. Yeah, we're gonna have 5 minutes.
Yeah, and then we during the 5 minutes, like
We're
while
asking
we're
you
drawing
questions.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
Well, like
Yeah,
quick rapid fire questions. They're fun. You know.
Are you gonna set the timer?
Yeah.
Oh, you want me to set it?
timer? What?
Can I cheat
Okay,
and just look
yeah,
at it for a
yeah,
second?
Google it if
Hold
you
on,
want
hold
to.
on.
I'm gonna try to draw from memory.
Hold on,
Fucking can't
Bart
get this
Simpson.
stupid thing off.
All right, this should be
Bro.
interesting.
I can throw a 220-pound fucking guy off of me, but I can't take this stupid thing.
This is gonna be. I'm shit at
All right.
drawing. All right, set the time. All right, cool. So while he's setting the
Alright.
time, I'm gonna ask the first question.
Yeah, ready?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's get it. Let's get
And
cracking.
Start. Go ahead.
All right, so yo, Marley. I know you're on your rap career and you pursuing your dream with the film.
Yeah,
You know,
man.
being an actor or whatnot. Would you ever do like a film where it consists of you kind of putting your integrity to the side? Like, you know, I don't know, like you see how Hollywood, they have the trend where black men have to wear a dress or some certain things in that nature. Would you ever do something like that?
You couldn't get me like that, bro.
Huh?
Couldn't get me like that, man.
But this is going to be like your breakout role. Like,
Nah, G.
nah.
Nah, G. I done seen them done that too many times, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yo,
So, but you wouldn't do that, you're saying?
hell nah.
No?
Hell
Even
nah.
for like, let's say, hey, it's a 20 million bag right here on the line.
To wear a dress?
No, yeah, to wear
Damn,
a
man.
dress.
That's wild, man. I couldn't do it, dog.
You good to do it?
Nah, man. Because, like, you know, just, I think Nip said something like this. He said, yo, sometimes, like, opportunity, it creates a lot of, like, I want to say fraudulent shit.
Yeah.
But people be doing certain shit just based off of the logic of the opportunity, but not their morals. So you might get the 20 mil wearing the dress, but everybody gonna know you wore the dress to get the 20 mil. You feel me?
Yeah.
If you had to do that, you had to do that. It is what it is.
But
But you wore a dress.
But this is the type of opportunity that, you know, like, yo, you're changing your whole family situation. You know what I'm saying? You're like coming out the hood. You're buying your mom's that dream house that she's always wanted, you know?
Honestly, fam, I think putting in enough work in like what you really want to do, who you really are, like being genuine will bring you farther.
Yeah, I agree.
You know?
Fair enough.
Whether you're getting 20 mil or not, it'll bring you farther, you know?
All right. What's the childhood cartoon that shaped your childhood?
Childhood cartoon that shaped my childhood.
It's funny. I'll tell you mine. Bart Simpson.
Bart, eh?
Literally.
Don't kill me.
Crazy. The Simpsons.
That's a good one, you know?
Yeah. None.
Nothing come to my mind right now.
Fair enough.
You know what
That
I'm saying?
actually, that and Arthur.
Arthur too.
Yeah, Arthur.
See,
I
it's
don't know why, but I
Arthur.
used to watch that show like
Hey
religiously.
man, you never watch Caillou?
Fuck no.
Come on, what do you
Caillou.
mean you never watch Caillou?
I swear on
bro?
my life.
Caillou is a banger, bro. That was like a childhood.
Caillou. I don't even know the theme song. All right. Late night studio must have snacks or silence.
Silence. I don't bring no one to my studio sessions for real.
Yeah,
I just go.
not even Tings. If Tings want to pull up to the studio,
Not even. Haven't done it yet.
no.
Haven't done it yet. Nah.
Come on, man. You know you gotta get the vibes in there. Get a 1-2 Ting in the mix.
Hey man.
We
The vibe, man. We the vibe. You know what I'm saying? We
Yep.
bring the vibe. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you. Has anyone from like your neighborhood has ever tried to little bro you, and what did you do to kind of like stand up for yourself?
Oh, for sure. I think not too long ago, one of the young boys, they call me young boy.
They call you young boy.
I say, yo,
NBA
listen.
young boy.
I say, yo, listen. Certain man's like, Bobby or whatever, they call me young boy because I'm their young boy, you know what I'm saying? Or I was
Yeah,
around
yeah.
them when I was young. But the young homies calling me young boy is crazy work.
It's crazy work,
It's
eh?
crazy work, yeah.
So what did you have to do? You had to like what? Put him in check, like
I just told him, bro, I'm Marley to you, you know?
yeah.
I'm Marley, not young boy, you know?
Young.
You're a young boy, you know what I'm saying? you're YBP, you know what I'm saying? But I'm Marley now, you know?
True that.
Cause I
true
used to
that,
go by Young Boy Problem, but I changed it to Marley Zion
Oh, okay.
for certain
okay.
reasons like that. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Yeah,
Kind of
yeah.
like when a rapper goes by Little and then they finally change they moved the Little, you know?
Exactly.
Like Lil Herb, now he goes by G Herbo.
Oh
Yeah,
shit, 50
yeah.
seconds.
Exactly.
All right, what's your go-to spot for food?
I say Mr. Jerk
Mr. Jerk.
Over
Yeah.
Tender Trap?
and Bleaks. Yeah, I was gonna say Tender Trap.
Come
but
on.
I
What
be
do you know
lying.
about
Though.
Tender Trap?
I be lying.
That's the legendary hood spot. Zico, you don't know about Tender
Nah,
Trap.
I don't know.
Come on. I'm outside. I know exactly what that is.
Oh, man.
Eric know what I'm talking about.
Okay, quickly. What's your celebrity crush? Your first celebrity crush?
First celebrity crush?
Yeah.
Damn. I think it was Ashley Tisdale.
Ashley Tisdale.
Yeah, Sweet Life of Zach and Cody.
Oh, yeah.
The white girl.
The white girl?
What?
Yeah, over London, right?
Over London?
Over London. Yeah, I liked her over London. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. All right, that's time. All right.
All
All
right.
right. So,
This is crazy right
I
here, bro.
fucked up,
hopefully
but
you
hey.
finished.
All right, moment of
This is
truth. Come on, time to
Ready?
reveal it. Time to reveal it.
Ready?
All right, ready? 3, 2,
Why should I have
1.
it like sick? Oh, what the?
What?
What is that?
What is that, man?
I was trying to draw Bart, but it came out as Perry the Platypus.
Yo, that's crazy work. Yo, Zico, you killed it, bro.
It's not bad either.
I tried it too.
But yo, you see, I wasn't far off. You see how you have the
Yeah,
nose of
yeah,
it?
yeah.
I wasn't far off.
Yeah. That's
Nah,
funny.
yours looks sick. I ain't gonna lie. You
Yeah, I
killed
mean,
it.
but yours is cool. I couldn't remember if his shirt was red or if
His
his
shirt, I
pants
remember
were
the
blue.
shirt was red.
Yeah, that's funny.
I didn't have a blue
Yeah,
marker.
this
yo.
is crazy.
But
That's
5
crazy
minutes?
work, fam.
Bro,
5 minutes, that's
I
all
know.
you could get, broski.
I know, man. I know.
It's because of the questions. It's because of the
Because
questions.
you know what? The question, I looked up and he paused. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
this guy doesn't know the time is
Nah,
winding
bro,
man,
I
down.
suck.
My
I suck,
Bart looks
bro.
like he's beefed up. Look at him.
Yeah, but your Bart
He's
looks
doing
like he got-
jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
he's jacked
Jiu-jitsu
up, bro.
Bart. Oh man.
Ah, yo, this is
shit.
crazy though. I
That's
gotta show the
hilarious.
camera this.
Yo. That almost looks like
Big ups.
SpongeBob.
I know, man.
I
He
know,
put the
right?
markers, not me.
I ain't gonna lie, I didn't put the Bart, but yeah. Hey, he's a green one.
That's the Hulk.
That's the Hulk boy.
The Hulk Bart.
Oh,
That's
sick,
hilarious.
sick.
That's
yeah,
too funny,
man.
bro.
Well, thanks for participating in the 5-minute drawing.
No
They're
problem.
gonna go up on the wall eventually.
Yeah,
we have a
good.
collection.
we gonna save these.
So
bro.
yeah, you gotta sign
I
it.
gotta sign it.
date
Bet, bet.
You gotta
Yeah,
date
and
it,
we're gonna
all that
put it
good
up.
stuff.
So, yeah.
Bet.
Amazing. So yo, for the
Yeah.
years coming down to a one, coming out to the end and whatnot. What could we expect or to look out for you in terms of music, projects, whatever you got in the the pipeline?
For sure. Well, Tim Season Volume 2. I'm
Okay.
working on that. That should be on the road in the next month. You feel me?
Dope.
So you can look out for that. Change the narrative. Merch.
Merch, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? More merch,
Sick.
this has been a way that I've been able to connect with like my core fan base, but also my new audience as well. I've been going to this thing called Locals Link Ups. Shout out to Locals Link Ups. You know, posting up there, you know, Bobby pulls up with me, you know, wearing the gear, connecting with other entrepreneurs, shaking hands and all of that. And bro, that's been like a highlight of my summer.
Nice.
For real. Cause kind of like the hustle way, pop the trunk on them, you know. I always wanted to do this. And one day I flipped the coin and I landed on do it. So I just been doing it ever since.
So what does it consist of? Like you guys like all link up in a certain like
yeah, like a venue.
Venue, okay.
We all, you know, we buy a table, set up our stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Cool.
And just build, you know?
Sick.
Sick.
Yeah,
so,
no,
you
that
know?
sounds like something that we could even get involved
Yeah, I was
in.
gonna say,
Absolutely.
we should check that out.
Yeah, big time. I think you should.
That's dope, bro. Keep doing
Yeah.
you, bro. Keep working.
Appreciate it.
Keep evolving as a man, as a human being. You know, make sure you're tapping into the right, right spaces, and trying to leave an impact in in your day to day, right? Because even us, even having this podcast for us, it's not even about us. It's about creating, a safer space where we can share,
And build.
share with each other and build
and
and
educate people.
Yeah.
So
I think it's peace what y'all doing, bro. And y'all ain't like super serious, like
Yeah,
y'all chill and
just-
funny and shit.
Yeah,
have some
come
fun
on.
with it,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
What's life without laughing?
Nah, for real though. No, for real,
Exactly.
for real.
Exactly.
Literally.
Mister bro.
Yeah. but other than that though, I actually within the city of Toronto, I'm a part of a youth council right now.
Nice.
You know,
Dope.
so we're gonna be pulling up to different type of stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
And be telling the city like what they could be providing more for the youth. You know what I'm
Nice.
saying?
Like
yeah.
consultant.
Consulting.
in a way.
Consultant,
that's
like
cool,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
cool.
Helping
know?
these YNs.
Exactly.
Turn
fam.
into big bros and then into unks and then
Yeah.
into poppies and daddies.
And all of that.
Daddies, like
Yeah,
Zico
yeah,
and Habibis.
Yeah,
Habibis.
yeah, Habibis. Yeah, but other than that, fam, like, aside from all the creative stuff, fam, like, I'm still learning and growing.
Of course.
And I'm
student of the game.
enjoying that and
course.
embracing that,
Yeah, and for the people that are interested and want to follow up with you, do you mind sharing your like socials? And,
Yeah.
You
Absolutely. You can find me on Instagram at MarleyZion Official. You know what I'm saying? I follow back, so follow me.
Tap it,
Yeah,
tap
yeah.
it.
My YouTube is MarleyZion, and Apple Music, Spotify, MarleyZion, all of that. King's Court Short Film on YouTube and the NFB app.
Nice.
That's dope. That's dope.
You
Yeah,
see?
and you already know. Make sure you follow us.
Yeah.
Tap in. Make sure you watch this episode. Share with your friends. Share with your YNs. You know what I mean?
Unks.
Your unks.
Unks. You know what I'm
Habibi.
saying? Your
Habibis.
Habibis. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we appreciate you for watching the episode. If you made it this far, make sure you follow Marley. Make sure you follow me and Zico. Tap in with Richdiet. Make sure you share this video. You know what I mean? And one last positive message for the people out there.
Embrace what sets your heart on fire.
Ooh, I like
Change
that.
the narrative.
Embrace
That's what it
sets
is.
Your heart on fire.
You know what I mean?
I like that.
Yeah.
Right?
I like
That's
that.
a tough one,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
I like that. I like that.
I
Shit.
appreciate y'all for having me though.
No
My
doubt.
heart's
No
always on
doubt.
fire.
Much love.
Yeah.
There
You
you
said your
go.
heart is always on fire?
Yeah.
What's
Fuck.
going on at home, brother?
No, like you say, embrace what.
I know, I'm kidding.
Yeah. Shit, I'm trying to get to Elon Musk
Ah.
trillion right now.
There you
like,
go, bro.
Elon Musk. You
There
know
you
what I'm
go.
saying? It's
Piece
a
of
must, man. God bless, man.
Yep,
Peace and
yep.
love. Till next time, we out.
Respect.
Jit.